All right, let's see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Mute this. Oh, mute my phone first. Wait, this ain't up right now. All right, back at it once again. Turn it down. Mute that. Wait for somebody to fall up in here. I hate that I keep doing these things like so random, but it works for me because I be having stuff on my mind, and sometimes I just need to release. So more so than anything, it is what it is. I definitely shouldn't have put it on a kick though. I don't know why I got to go on the kick shot. Maybe I should disable it. That's all good. Wave guy, what's good with it? Salute, salute, salute. How you been? I know I'm random with this going live, but you know what I got going. Okay, let me see. B, I appreciate that. Always fighting. Always fighting for sure. You know, that's when I usually turn these on is when I'm like, I got to release. Typically something I'm at a house by myself, and I'm like getting stuff off my mind and my chest. So better out because when it just sits inside, it just bothers me. You know what I mean? So all I need to release is cool when I come here though because when you guys do jump in it live, it's always like good to do. It reminds me of like call and response. Where you guys react. You guys lend comfort, ideas. I mean, advice. So I'm always looking for that also. So that's why I tap in and do it the way I do it because it just helps. You know, Obviously not as bad as other days, but you get your moments, and I get into this thing where I gotta stay. I feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do outside of like work, like when it comes to creative things or things towards my life that are I feel like are bigger goals for my life and how to take care of myself and my family. Then I'll get into these slumps, and so I turn this thing on because I got to also get rid of the stuff, the negative thoughts, or like if I feel like I'm falling into like this stress pit or depression pit, I'll just go live, and that's why it's so random. And I hate it because it's as far as business goes, it's not really good for like promotion because it's not scheduled. Everybody's doing something, whether family, work, or something. Nobody can really prepare to get online, so it doesn't help me and my viewers or my goals towards monetization. But also, the bigger thing for me is that most importantly, I'm feeling away, and I need to get back to like even keel, like what I mean, balanced instead of feeling like stress something or depression something or this dark pit that you fall into sometime, worried about whatever life hands you. Like you know what I mean? So I definitely I'm getting better at that, and I'm gonna use it the way I had an idea too. I need to implement that idea. I wanted to do something, and I've been talking about this for a while. I know I've mentioned it on live. I wanted to do something after my man Rios has a show, the AM Wake Up Show. He does every morning for the most part from Monday through Friday. I think he's every morning. And I was thinking about doing something right after him. It's only if you've been chatting something you say. I'm going to tell somebody. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I do. I do. It's funny. I try to not look at the numbers because I don't want to be swayed by that. I don't want to ever look at the numbers and think like it's not enough people when I'm having like a real, sometimes a trauma response to something, or sometimes I may be dealing with something dark and I need to release. And I don't want to hold like the release because I feel like the numbers are not sufficient enough. But that's silly because, to your point, yeah, what if something I say does help? Or what if something y'all say help me? Right? Like if I'm waiting for like what, 10, 20, 30, 40, 100, 500 people into the chat, but you a wave guy really had what I needed to hear, and y'all said it on the first 3, 4 people in the chat, then what's the purpose of waiting to that number, right? That number, all the numbers are going to come and they're going to grow. I just got to stay consistent. I think once I get on a tight schedule too, it'll be better, obviously. But as long as I stay consistent, and I think I'm going to get what I need to get out of this, I think people would also be entertained or maybe hear something good or learn from something I did or my mistakes. Because, I like to be transparent as I can on camera. So it's not like people are logging in to see someone playing like they got their whole life together and they're perfect and everything's going well, right? It's like, for the most part, you're going to see someone trying to figure it out at all times. Someone trying to get it right and doesn't have it right, but you're watching me trying to figure that out in real time. And I think that's key because that's how we grow together. And I'm not putting on the act with this, Theodore, is that Theodore? I don't want to mispronounce your name. Theodore is definitely in the building. Salute to you. Theodore 3. Yeah, so that'd be my thing about that. Like I don't want to get into the commercial part of streaming or live chatting or whatever it is, where it's like you chasing solely the numbers, or you're just chasing just the money. Yeah, we want all that to come. We want the numbers to come and the money to come so you can sustain yourself outside of what you do for a living. But also, I feel like I really got a chance to do something really great with my platform, and I don't want to fumble it, right? I don't want to build the crowd where they're used to fast food, but at night I can't really look myself in the mirror or sleep straight because I know I want to give y'all like real stuff. Not like I got it all figured out. I just mean like honest things or honest advice or honest things to talk about. So if I build my channel around that fast food, then you always be looking for that. And what about the moment what about the times where it's a stretch where I don't feel like producing junk or like frivolous banter about current events or pop culture or whatever the case may be, Yeah, it is harder for sure. It's harder for sure. It's funny because, so for example, so I've been shadow banned on Instagram for years now, right? Well, that's what I believe. I grew my page. I remember I started, you know, doing jokes and stuff on Instagram, funny posts about whatever, talking about people and doing all kind of stuff. Not really talking about people like directly, but like funny memes and pictures and videos like that, right? I used to always write these what people would deem funny, but I thought they were creative captions. People thought they were funny, and it just worked out. So I got celebrities following me and all kind of stuff. Then my numbers grew really fast to like 80,000, right? But my numbers been on 80,000 for like 3 or 4 years. Like they'll teeter around 80.1 and then 79, but they never go lower, never go higher. And I like That's just impossible. Like, you know what I mean? There's no way my numbers are staying consistently set in that zone on Instagram just because, right? When I have more people, celebrities following me, and then more people are content for my page, people, and then I changed my content too, though. I changed my content um, to where I didn't joke as much, and I didn't talk about the things I talked about as much. I stopped cursing, stopped doing a lot of stuff on my page. So, I mean, I still do a lot of good content, but I did change my content. And I understood that if I change my content, it's going to be harder for this page to grow into like the hundreds of thousands and be wherever it's supposed to be, in my opinion, you know. So I do that. I knew that, and I know that even with this page, that if I choose to do anything considered positive or that's not like drama or not like all pop culture or, all the things, fast food, then it's going to be a harder road to monetization, I understood that. But I also know that if I go that route, I won't be able to live with myself. I can't. Because once you chase that, you got to keep chasing that. And it's only going to get more embarrassing, more idiotic, more crazy, more further away from the person I am as a man. And then we start to enter into COE, content over everything, right? And which I call clown territory. I don't agree with content over everything. That's ridiculous. No. In no way do I agree with content over everything. It's you start to go into clown territory. For sure. And we're watching it. We're watching many people that we used to respect, that we looked up to, friends, not people not friends, people we know, older dudes, younger dudes, older women, younger women, it don't even matter. We watching people that we respect and turn into clowns because of content, because of the views. They'll say anything and do anything because of the numbers. And then they'll justify with the money. And I can't live with myself doing that. I can go crazy, start talking about people right now and doing all the latest gossip and all that stuff like that, and talk about it in a foul kind of way to try to make crazy clickbait titles and thumbnails where I could just kind of garner some attention real fast and then maybe become one of the dudes that's known for doing that. And maybe it'll help a little bit, but I wouldn't be able to live with myself. So that's out. You know what I'm saying? That's out. For sure there's a fast way to do it, but that's out. So you spot on with that. And usually I do. Usually I do promote, to your point earlier also, I usually do promote on Instagram and promote on my other social media pages before I go live or something like that. But not when I do the fight and depression things because it's random. It's like when I'm feeling like it, it's like my journal. Like I said, I'm picking this is my journal. So when I'm feeling in the mood to write, then I'll turn it on. I'll go live. Now when it comes to like my other video, me and Rios, we do our every Wednesday we do relatable podcasts. That's set. I promoted that earlier today for tomorrow, 11 a.m. Every Wednesday, 11 a.m. we do relatable podcasts. I need to get some other stuff set throughout the week where it's set in stone on the schedule. But until then, that's the one thing I have set is my Wednesday podcast with my man Ezway Rios. But when it comes to doing fighting depression, which is a series I created because I'm literally at times fighting depression, and this is my way to beat depression, to win at all times fighting depression, is I use this as like a journal to express and unload and stuff like that, whatever. And I feel way better once I get off the channel also. So, I should use it for that, And I'm figuring out too, I don't even know if this is the best content sometime. I'm not really looking for this series specifically to be viewed in this kind of way. I've done videos literally where I'm talking to myself for like 30 minutes and 40 minutes or 15 minutes. I've literally done videos where I'm literally talking to myself. Nobody in the chat, but I'm just unloading. And then I used to think like, man, you crazy for doing that. But a couple of reasons why it works is because my initial intention is to get the stuff out. So I was successful in that. I got the stuff out of my head. and onto something or out in the world somewhere. Um, the second reason why I think it's a cool thing is because I'm getting myself used to speaking on camera in this kind of way. I've been on the camera many times before doing music and doing other things, but this is the way where I'm getting myself comfortable with speaking in front of a camera in this kind of setting. That's a fact, B. And that right there, for real, like let's say I never got a comment, I never got a reaction, I never got a view, but you popped in with this comment right here. Let me just post it because people can see it. This comment right here is the reason why I'll continue the series. For that, it's been some real things happening in the fighting depression series. People really keeping it real, being vulnerable, transparent in the comments. We've prayed for each other. If y'all seen all of my other fighting depression, you saw me pray for people. We talked about our troubles. We held each other up. We encouraged one another to do better, be better, fight harder. We got you. Like, I'm proud of that alone. And it hasn't been a huge community build, but it'll get to all that if it's supposed to go there. But the comments like that, that's fire. That's fire. Shout out to Josh. Josh is definitely in the building. Authenticity is key, making it difficult to see how fast, but when done right, foundation has been set. Hey, Josh, y'all spot on with that. Straight up, once again, yeah, it may seem harder or a longer road to take, but that foundation is strong because it's built on real things. It's built with a real audience, an audience who cares and an audience that knows they're going to be fed food to stick to the ribs. They're not going to come to your page and get sick from eating fast food. They can leave with something, whether they learn something from me or taught me something, and we can all feel good about it. So you're spot on with that. And, that's why I don't bother so much about that. Authenticity is key. I don't want to ever be looked at as people go to my page because he's putting on a character of himself, and though he makes us laugh and all this stuff like a court jester, they're just there to be entertained because he's a joke. I don't want to be looked at as a joke. If I want you to laugh, I want you to laugh because I tried to make you laugh, not because I said something stupid or I'm idiotic, or you watch my page to watch me crash out. And even fighting depression is never about tapping in, logging in, and watching me crash out. I'm not going to crash out on camera. I got therapy for that. You know what I'm saying? In real life. I'm not going to crash out on camera. But I will. Hey, I might break down and cry sometime if I feel like it. We have those moments where it gets tough. Or it may be happy tears. I'm excited for somebody. Somebody has some breakthrough. Somebody may find Jesus through my comments of me praising and showing love like I always do. I'm very loud about my faith, right? Somebody may find their way to Christ walking on my page one day. If that alone makes me happy, that makes me excited to keep going. So I think you're saying that you guys are saying the important things and the reason why I have to stay on this path. Every channel, every series on my page or every piece of content won't be super serious, kind of like depression stuff. This is for this series. My podcast, Being Real, is talking about all kind of stuff. We laugh, we joke, we get serious. I'll build some other content also, but I want to be able to set it to where you guys have been watching me long enough to trust the content. And if you trust the content, you'll be able to trust you can follow me to wherever I want to take you guys as far as like a new series or a new show or a guest that I'm bringing on. You guys that you guys are like, okay, if Luck want to interview that person, they must have some really good game for us. It's building that trust. And that's the kind of community I want to build with that kind of trust, That's a fact, B. Straight up. Straight up. That's we building over here. We building. It's The foundation got to be strong. No other way. No other way. I was going to do I think I'll talk about it on a podcast tomorrow. I was going to talk about the Fat Joe allegations with this case, and there's kind of like not a mirroring effect, but like a double standard kind of effect when I heard about NDRE's story, also about her father, who was an ex NBA player. He was an ABA and NBA for years, and he was a basketball player. And she told a horrible story about her upcoming, dealing with her father. Her mother and herself were victims of let's say assault, if you know what I'm saying. And then Fat Joe dealing with some allegations and not looking good with the allegations that the ex-hype man is accusing him of some horrific things as well. And I was going to do a whole thing talking about that, but I think I'll talk about that with Rios tomorrow in the morning. Sunshine Baby is definitely in the building. Hey, Sunshine, how you doing? Yeah, I think I'm going to talk about that with Rios in the morning. I wasn't going to be on here long. I just want to come in, tap in, and talk a little bit. And that's about it. That's about it, man. Just I need a I was talking about that on my last podcast, talking about a break. I need a break. I need yeah, I need a break. Just get away a little bit. Take some time, go think, go relax, go release. No work, no nothing. Just like me and my camera. Oh, well, we gonna continue praying for that. God gonna take care of you then. You gotta get these blessings to you. Sunshine, okay? Sunshine, I want to thank you. I really want to thank you for always showing up, always supporting me. It does not go, I do not take it for granted. It does not go unnoticed. It truly, truly means the world to me when you show up and how you show up. And I thank you. No matter if it's one person or 50 people, Sunshine always shows up. And I truly, truly do appreciate you and appreciate you for that. I really do appreciate you for that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means the world to me. And I can't thank you enough for always showing up. Because you don't have to. You got your own life. You got your own communities and groups you're a part of, but you show up, and it does not go unnoticed. I did not take it for granted. Trust me, I appreciate you. I really, really do. You're awesome. You're awesome. Thank you. Let's see. I need to do a thing. You know what? I think I'm gonna start somewhere. I talked about this before, where I want to bring people on stage and chop it up. I gotta come up with something like a name where I think I have a name. I think I have a name. So Miran talked about I want to do a show after Rio's show in the morning. He does the AM Wake Up show. And I want to do a show after him in the morning. And on that show, we'll obviously talk about random stuff, the day and what the day came up, maybe current events, stuff like that. But for the most part, I want to bring people up on stage and talk to like Sunshine Baby and Wave God and B and all, have y'all come on stage, just talk also about whether it's like the current topic or like whatever. You know what I mean? I think that'd be real cool, you know. And I want to call it homeroom. That's the name. I want to call it homeroom. I think that's fire. Yeah, homeroom. That's fire. Yep. Oh no, I'm with you. I'm with you, B. No, I'm with you for sure. But yeah, homeroom. That's fire. Now I got to come up with a cover, something like a cover or thumbnail with a cool little font. Yeah, that's it. Homeroom. We chop it up. You know, you remember you used to go to homeroom, you get ready for the day, but homeroom was where you first meet up with your friends. You maybe clown a little bit if your teacher wasn't tripping. You clown a little bit with your friends, getting ready for your day. It ain't really serious. I never really understood the reason for homecoming. I mean homeroom, but whatever. We was vibe. We was in there, and you know what I mean. Hey, homeroom sounds fire, right, B? Yeah, yeah, homeroom. That's fire. If it came on right after Reels, it's perfect too because it's in the morning. I think that'll be like I think Reels go for like 8:30. So I start that about 9, and then we be in there hanging out, just having a good time, vibing, talking about whatever. That's not gonna be heavy on it. I mean, well, we can take the conversation where we want to, but I think that that'll be the spot where you can let your hair down, talk about whatever, clown. I pull people on stage. I may be like, "Hey, B, where you at? Can you log on right now?" Boom, pull B on stage. We chopping it up about whatever. Pull Sunshine on stage. Man, we talking about whatever, vibing, having a good time, and then and just maybe run that for like, it don't even got to be long. You can run that for like an hour. I mean, the vibe is good. We'll keep it going. But at least, at minimum, an hour. At minimum. But we can let that roll like that. I think that's a great idea. I got to come up with a thumbnail. Oh, he been 7 to 10? Oh, okay. Do I got a jumper? Like a jumper? Like a basketball? Yeah, that's fire. Homeroom. I like that. And I can do that daily. Because if I set it, I feel like if I get a thumbnail, title, set it, schedule it out, like boom, okay, every morning 9 o'clock or every morning 10 o'clock. That's set. Then hell, yeah, I think I could do that Monday through Friday or something like that. Or Wednesdays we do our podcast, but at least Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday I can do homeroom. Oh no, no, no! Hey, that's my son. No, my wife got my son this basketball for his birthday. One day. Yeah, no. So they got like writing on this stuff. Oh my bad. See, so it's just in the cut. So it ain't me like, no, I can't. I don't shoot nothing. You know what I mean? Cool little message on it. Just it's super dope. Nah, yeah. So let's see. Yes, I will be on R Files this Friday. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also not looking forward to it because I am what you would call, I'm not embarrassed to say it either, I'm what you would call a scaredy cat. I know you ain't heard that term in a long time because we're grown and it's 2025, but I am a scaredy cat. So if it's like sci-fi, that's cool. That don't really scare me. If it goes anything, it's a mysterious horror kind of like, It's not my thing. And I got to keep it real. It's not my thing. Air Her Luck is hilarious. Sunshine, you feel me? I don't play. I don't play. I'm not, look, I'm not embarrassed about it. I don't feel no way. I told Rios, like, hey, bro, I do want to do R Files because I love this show. I love that he does it. But some topics I just can't do. And if I'm on the show and he does one of those topics, it's just going to be awkward because never, Austin. I don't play no basketball. Not at all. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to doing that. R Files and Homeroom. Homeroom, I'm going to do that. That's hard. I got to do a cover. Maybe I'm trying to make a thumbnail in Chat GBT. Homeroom. I need to, like a hyper realistic picture. Okay, hey, somebody give me a prompt for a Chat GBT. I can put one in right now and make it. Let's try to make it. I'm gonna post it on here. A hyper realistic prompt for a thumbnail for Homeroom for my Lucky presents Good Luck presents Homeroom or something Homeroom, something like that, and have me sitting at like a desk looking like a teacher, right? I need a Chat GBT prompt so I can put that in Chat GBT. What should I say? Make an image of me sitting in class at the desk with a pen in one hand, maybe some glasses on, and like I gotta figure that out. But I need a prompt for ChatGPT. I don't have a Discord. I don't have a Discord. I have Discord, and I'm in different Discords, but I don't have my own. I know I need to do one. I don't really know how to do all that. I mean, I've never done one. Is what I mean by that. I never made my own Discord. I have Discord. I just never made my own Discord. Matter of fact, I ain't opened this in so long. I'm opening up Discord right now. It's your prompt. Oh, what I just said? Let me see. Yeah, I don't know if it. Let me see. I gotta put a picture in here too. Let me try to make a hyper realistic image of myself sitting in the classroom with a pen in one hand, some clear glasses, um, uh, maybe like as a teacher. I will. I'm gonna ask Rios to help me for sure. I am. Ask Rios to help me with that. Let me. With students in the background. With students in the background. Okay. Wait, but how am I have? Well, students got to be in the foreground. Wait, because if they had to, oh, they. How would the desk be? I don't want to make this too difficult. Let me see, because I don't want to make it too difficult. Pocket protector dope, ruler dope, students in the background. So how do I do that? So let me see. I'm on Chat GPT right now. Let me see. New chat, bam. Okay, make an image of me. I'm okay. Okay, can you help me with a podcast cover? Okay, ask them first. Okay. or like an angle. Let me see. So I asked them, can you help me make a podcast cover? So it says name, uh, homeroom. So I said homeroom with good luck. Okay, let me see. Two. They asking me theme or vibe. What's the tone? Serious, funny, deep, pop culture. Serious. I put funny and deep. Let me see. Okay, they're asking me text to include. Do you want podcast name, tagline, or any other text on the thumbnail? Yes. Yes. Podcast name. Let me see. School bell sound vacation on screen. That's that. It is real. So I intro new one. Wait, who? Maybe oh, he's in the ghetto call. I was really good at the I pick. She did real intro the wrong. Oh, that's dope. Okay, Sunshine, I'm looking to that too. I'm just still trying to see what ChatGPT do real quick, just for this little thumbnail. They never get me right though. And it's hyper realistic, but they never really get me right. Yes, podcast name. Yeah, podcast name. That's it. Okay, 4. I need the image. Do you want to include a photo of you or someone else? Okay. I'll include a photo of me. Five. Let me see. Color preference. Any specific color palette or vibe? Cool tones, warm, minimalist, bold, neon, etc. I don't know. So they're asking me color preferences. Any specific color patterns or vibe? They ask me for cool tones, warm, minimalist, bold, neon, etc. I'm thinking like cool tones, or what the classroom like warm, right? Like minimalist or warm. I'm thinking minimalist. Oh no, warm tones. And 6 is the size of thumbnail. Do you need a specific size? Standard podcast is podcast service 3,000 by 3. Yeah, 3,000 by 3,000. Now I need to include a picture of myself. So this is what it's about to get weird because they always get my pictures wrong. No, they don't get it wrong. They just don't do me hyper realistic. Do me well. Let me see downloads. Let me go to headshots. Excuse me. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Bam, bam, bam. No good thumbnails. It's funny. I'm a photographer. I have no headshots of myself, which I got to do much better in. Yeah, I need some better pictures of myself. No, Austin, you took some. I got some headshots Pause. We have headshots, but I don't have. They all are like. Let me see. Where's the color? Why are these all black and white? Oh no, this color. What the hell? See, this is all black and white. I need something that's like not black and white. I wonder if I use a black and white picture, will it still come out? Let me see. No, no. Oh, you legit studio show. Oh, it's all good. I'm gonna use one of these pictures and see what it come up with. Now I'm using a black and white photo, so I don't know how that's gonna pan out. Wait, why ain't it showing? Excuse me. Um. Oh. Headshot. Boom. Yeah, shots like everybody else. Oh. Wait, hey B, what you mean? AI? You say AI? AI shoots like everybody else now? What do you mean? Excuse me. I know they about to slaughter this picture. About to be messed up. Wait, I didn't even do the prompt right. Oh no, I didn't do this prompt right. I just answered the question and didn't even. I'm gonna have to do it over. I'm gonna let this finish though. It's not gonna be right though. And I know it's not about to look like me. That's the other crazy part. I need to get a. So I'm on my MacBook, but I need to get a. I don't want to switch to PC. I mean, not switch. I'm gonna keep my MacBook, but I always want to share my screen. But I want to share my. I need another monitor because I want to be on the screen while I'm sharing my screen. And I don't know how to use OBS yet, so I can't do both. You know what I mean? That kind of look like my eyes right there, but the rest of it's not about to look like me. Yeah, well. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see. Mm. Part 4. That sounds fire. Now you done made me hungry. We doing good. Appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. For real. Oh yeah, I need to know how to maybe have somebody do it because I don't have the programs to do it. But talking to you, B, I need like Sunshine Baby suggested earlier. Get like some AI intros and stuff like that. I'm just trying to do the little podcast thing on Chat GBT right now just to see what it would look like. But I most likely I'm gonna have somebody else have to do it and create it. It's another guy, the homie Suave, do it too. But I know she was saying one of the cats from the Ghetto Cafe, he does the AI, like he did the intro for Rios also. So I definitely want to tap in and see what's good. 'Cause I don't know if I'm doing. I mean, I just be trying stuff, but I do hyper realistic. They never look like me. I did hyper realistic with Let me see, Rios one time. Let me show you. I think I posted it. Let me show you what hyper realistic Rios look like when I put him in the chat. I mean, oh boom, there you go. This is a hyper realistic on Chat GBT. This is what he looks like. That's hyper realistic Rios. Sweater clean though. And I did one with me and him, hyper realistic. Sit at like a podcast. Let me show you. Watch this. Look how they did me though. Yo, that's supposed to be me and Rios right there. No, you ain't no random person suggesting that. I need all the help I can get. What you mean? I don't know what I'm doing. I appreciate your input. 1,000%. You ain't no random person in my life. You help me out. Any way you can help me out, I appreciate it. If I need help. You see me over here making hyper realistic pictures of me and Rios on podcast together. What's funny was neither one of us had on a white t-shirt. When I the pictures I had, neither one of us had a white t-shirt on. Hey, that's hilarious. That's too funny. Oh, let me see what they did over here. So look, this is what ChatGPT did. Let me show y'all this cover. Look at the awkward face and thing. Let me show y'all. Look. Where's that? Boom. Hey man. ChatGPT is hilarious, bro. Even though I kind of like the cartoon version of me with the hoodie on with the glasses. I wonder why is the black girl sitting facing away from, away from the desk though. That's funny. That's a fact. She don't even want to listen to what I gotta say, Austin. That's funny. Let me see. Replace. Hey, she don't want no part of that lesson. She turned around. Why they do that? Where? Let me show you. I gotta see this again. Yo, she don't care what I'm talking about. Oh man, that's funny. That's messed up. That's funny. Let me take this off the screen, man. What's funny is I kind of like it. It's hilarious. The old girl turned to the back though. That is funny. Let me see. Where's Anyway, yeah. So I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah. So that's one thing I did. So homeroom, gotta do homeroom. I gotta make a cover for that homeroom. Yes, yes, I do. I gotta figure out how exactly and what I'm going to do. So I have an EP idea that I want to do. When I say EP, I'm talking like maybe 5 joints. That I have an idea that I want to do, but I just gotta figure it out. So yeah, I'm not done with music yet. I just taking my time with how I want to do what I want to do, and then map out what would that look like for me, and what would that look like in the grand scheme of things, as far as like um, doing music in general. I'm not going to take to it how I used to, where I fall all back into music, and then I'm gonna be I'm be an artist, and then go do all artist stuff. No, now for the art of it, just putting something out that I think is be dope, and then just letting that live. That's my idea of what I want to do. Create something real dope and put it out and let it live out in the world, however it lives. I'm not going to get into doing shows. I don't want to do the whole rapper run thing or whatever. Like the whole, I'm not doing all that. Not that I want to. I don't want to. Let me just say that. I just want to be able to do dope art, and then to be able to put it out, and it be loved or hated, depending on who likes what and who doesn't like what. But it's gonna live out there for real. Yeah, I did a whole interview with Curtis. A matter of fact, let me put the if I could put the link in here. I did an interview with Curtis King. Well, yeah, I did an interview with Curtis King before. Let me see. I don't know where the hell it's at, but yeah, I did a whole interview with Curtis King. Um, See if I can find it. My channel, boom. No, not my channel, YouTube. Yeah. Let me get this. I mean, I recorded a verse live on the scene. Yeah, I went back. So I did. So that's the one I did with him. But I also went back and I did. We did a whole interview over there, and I did a verse also on all on live. So you'll be able to see the process, the recorded version, and everything. So hit that link when you want to check it out for sure. W album is a song I close out runs on the chairman of the gym. Let me see. The Western Union song of the W Union album is a song. Oh, really? That's dope, man. Thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, you know what's funny? I get people every now and then, like I mean, at least like once a month though, ask about Western Union or certain like the House Shoes mixtape. A lot of people don't even know about that mixtape, House Shoes mixtape, or the W Union album, or where can they get it, or where can they find it? Like all them questions, but that's dope. I appreciate you. You still listening to that, man, and you know banging that because we had some good times creating that project, those projects, both of them, the album and the mixtape. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Straight up, Josh. I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna just do some more stuff with Curtis King as well. Me and him been talking. I got some stuff in the future I've lined up with him. I want to do so. I'm looking forward to that. I think it'll be really, really dope. Yeah, the single Western Union. Yep. With BJ. Yep, BJ Chicago Kid and Daz. Yep. We had fun doing that record. That was the first single off the album. Yep. Let's see. Dang, Western Union. I ain't heard the album in so long. I think I'm gonna have to listen to it. I ain't heard it in a long time. Man. Yeah, so this was a dope interview. Curtis King interview. I gotta yeah, that was fire. I can't front. That was a really good interview. Let's see. Hey, it really was. Now for the people who got it, they know what's up. Like we had some bangers on there for real. And I miss doing that music. I haven't talked to Damani in a while. Superfly is, I think, into like coaching football for his kids, and I think he's still doing the Snoop League, if I'm not mistaken. Um, and he's doing music also. I think he has an artist also, an R&B artist, if I'm not mistaken. But we had some good times recording that project for sure. Um, it's funny when I think about doing music now. Like all the elements that was around when I used to do music, none of them elements are around no more. Or none of them will be. You know, um, it was a lot of just being young and living life differently. Um, but I was always serious when it came to like the music part of it, like whether it was rapping or like putting together concepts for the music. I was different kind of focused in, but now it's different, right? Excuse me. Um, Now I'm a different kind of focus as well, and I feel like what I talk about today can be more of help to someone just like it helps me, you know. Um, oh, but I will tell y'all this though. A lot of people don't know this. Um, I did do a verse on somebody's album that's coming out soon. Well, the album came out, but the deluxe version will be dropping, I think, in a month or two, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. Yeah, I did a verse on Exhibit's album, Kingmaker, for the deluxe version. I think it's dropping in maybe a month or two, um, or maybe 2 months or something like that. That was dope. Great experience. Exhibit's always been a very, very good person to me. Really dope homie. Especially one of my G's in this rap game. And we got to do something really dope. And he wanted me to do, who I am today. He didn't want me to try to figure out how to appease to what you know, what the game think I should be doing or what people would think you should be doing. He wanted me to, he said, man, I need you who you are today. That's why I want you on this record. Rap from that perspective. Who you are today, the growth, the change, the man you are today. I need that luck. And I was humbled and honored that he asked me to do that. And I did my one too. He loved it. I loved it. And I can't wait for y'all to hear it. That'll be on Exhibit on his Kingmaker album. Excuse me. The deluxe version. I think dropped maybe in a couple of months or so. I don't have the official date, but it's going to be on the deluxe version. Can't wait for y'all to hear that. Oh man, this is dope. Thank you. And see, you never know the type of stuff you put out there. If you move in a life, you move in light, try to be positive, try to be loving and caring to everybody. Even the seeds you plant from like years back can be of help to someone today. Part four, I definitely appreciate you saying that. For real. It means the world to me. It does. So I think I'm about to tap out. I've been on here like an hour. Um, you guys definitely help me get my mind off of what it was on and on to other things. I came up with a concept for my show. Look forward to homeroom. Get a cover done. Look forward to homeroom. And in the mornings, I think I'm gonna do Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday morning with homeroom. Um, and that's gonna be super dope, and I think super fun and really cool. You know, and that way I have a set schedule that we all can meet after you guys bounce out of the AM Wake Up Show with Rios. You know, and for the people not over there with Rios, you coming to the homeroom for the first time, that'll be dope. Hang out with me, hang out with the my peoples. I still got to come up with a dope name for the chat, and I'm gonna come up with like 4 names and have everybody pick or vote. I think that'd be real dope. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight for sure. I'm go in here and go watch a little bit of TV, sit, unwind, think about my day, and you know, get it together so I can. Let me see. I have to pull up an AM show. So. Oh, for sure. I definitely gotta do that. I definitely gotta do that. I'm gonna make sure I put up on a wake up because I'll be up in the morning, sunshine. I'll just be working sometimes. So by the time I like get home, if I get back to the house, then it's like 9 or 10 o'clock already. He's already offline. But there's times I do be up, riding around, whatever, and I do need to just tap in or at least call in. He still take phone calls in the morning. I'm not sure if he does or not, but at least tap in or something to call in, whatever. I need to do that for sure. Um, I think that'd be cool too. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna definitely tap in with him for sure, and get with you guys in the morning. Tomorrow we have Nick, my good brother Nick, is definitely in the building. Tomorrow we have Relatable at 11 a.m. Do not forget. I'm gonna promote it tomorrow. Also on my all my pages, my Instagram page and everything, my story and all. I have the link going out. I put a post up on YouTube today for it's promoting tomorrow, and I have a link up and everything tomorrow at 11 a.m. If Rios don't cancel on me, because Rios be canceling late. He don't wait like ahead of time. He like call you in the morning and be like, yeah, I can't do today. So if Rios don't cancel on me, 11 a.m. Relatable podcast with myself and my good brother Ace Boy Rios. Look out for that. Tap in with us. Do not forget. We always have a good time on. I hate when I tap the thing because I know you can hear it in the camera. I don't even want to tap this thing. But yeah, yeah. Yeah, tap in tomorrow. And I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me tonight, man. I love y'all. Y'all are super awesome. Y'all are really dope. Thanks for all the advice. Thanks for all the good game. Helping me with my ideas. Even though I didn't get the thumbnail all the way right, I appreciate y'all. Uh, I am for sure. I'm gonna get on about the cancellation though. Yo, let me ask you this. So Rios, when he ends the chat, right? I forgot who told me that. When he ends the chat, is it still? Do he like just put on this outro video, and y'all still be talking in the chat, or do we officially end it, but the chat is still open? Because somebody told me, like, look, man, when you in the chat, keep the chat open, because we still be in there talking. And I'm like, well, how y'all do that? And I asked Rios. He said, what setting do he use? He said he don't know. He never consciously did that. He said he think he just put the outro video off. Yes, until he cuts it off. Oh, okay. So he let the outro video play. I guess it played for like maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and then he cut it off. First of all, I need an outro video because I don't have that. So I need a bunch of stuff, but all that stuff gonna come, right? Right now, I don't have none of that. I don't have the intro video. I don't have the outro video, and I don't have the thumbnail for my new podcast series in the morning. Homeroom. Well, good luck. Which that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Why is she turned around? What's funny is the two white boys super paying attention. She turned around. So now I got to give her F. How does it gonna make me look? I can't do that. That's terrible. That's terrible. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Hey, wild. You feel me, Nick? I'm like, that's crazy. That's crazy. I cannot. That is absolutely crazy. I need to cover. I'm gonna read. Oh, I think I flipped it. Let me see. All right, okay, look, check this out real quick before y'all go. This is the new cover. See, okay, I'm gonna give y'all a heads up. So I put that cover back in ChatGPT, and because Sunshine Baby made a good point, she said, it should be adults around you because if homeroom is gonna be us, we gotta be adults. And I was like, all right, so I went back to ChatGPT. The same podcast cover is in there, the one we just all laughed at. I said, okay, replace the children with adults. That's all I put. Replace the kids with adults. Every time you do that with ChatGPT, let me get a heads up. Every time y'all do that, ChatGPT changed so much other stuff that you didn't ask them to change. All I wanted them to do was replace the kids with adults. Let me show you what they did. Where is that? Fam. Well, actually, it's better than the other one, but still. Oh, they wasn't rolling with the gingers, Nick. They replaced the gingers. They got the gingers up out of there. Hey, you know what's so funny is if they sitting right around the desk, why am I so much bigger than them? What's fun? I like the cover though. I like this one. I'm laughing, but I actually like it though. That's funny. Hey, Nick, I appreciate that, man. I'm way bigger than them. ChatGPT is funny. That is absolutely funny. Oh, that's crazy. Also, you see a handwritten letter. He pissed. That's funny. Wait, a pocket protector on a hoodie is wild. I just noticed that. I put a pocket protector. They put one on a hoodie. Yo. Ryan Reyes, we are blessed. We did make it. They got a pocket protector on a hoodie, though, Nick. How crazy is that? That's funny. Oh man, that's funny. I'm gonna get it right though. Hey Nick, you a fool, dog. I didn't remove this because that's crazy. Is this on? Oh, this is crazy. Okay. All right. Now I need to get my, quick with this up now. All right, man. So I need to tap out. Let me raise this size and just run my little people. Let's see. I never played none of his music in here. Soft hip hop. I'm not playing it right now though. All right, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. Give me something to eat, hang out and watch some TV, and then lay it on down because I got to get up dumb early in the morning. I appreciate y'all falling in. Everybody who pulled up to the chat, Josh, Nick, if you can, if you were offering help, I would absolutely love some help. Never too ashamed to ask, because I do need some stuff. You know what I mean? Whether like I don't know any kind of help, outro, intro, whatever. I need some help. So I appreciate you, bro, for real. Or anybody that can help, because I'm just starting my thing off, and I'm just kind of freestyling, figuring this stuff out. So I do need help in my adventures, man. I appreciate y'all stopping through. Nick, appreciate you, bro. Sunshine, baby, always a pleasure. BW is definitely in the building, just falling through. What's good with it? Josh, what's up? I see you, my good brother, Austin. Austin, thanks for hanging out with me today, bro. Appreciate you, man. Ryan Reyes was definitely in the building. Part 4, definitely in the building. Much love. Thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate you. Who else we got in the chat today? Let me see. Wave Guy was definitely in the building. Appreciate Wave Guy for stopping through, man. Straight up. I think that's the family right there. We was all hanging out today, man. I appreciate y'all. B, thanks for the early comments, man. And 2 cents, same. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. Thank y'all for hanging out. Thank y'all for making this pleasant, because I wasn't feeling too good logging on, but I'm feeling way better logging off, right? Which is what y'all usually do when we have these kind of conversations, man. So I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like the video. Don't leave without liking the video. Don't leave without liking the video. If you're here for the first time or haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like the video. I know I sound repetitive, but people be leaving and forgetting, And I figured, like, if we're going to be friends, I think that's something we should do, right? Like the video, subscribe to the video. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm out. Thank y'all, for real. For real. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.